Hello, coolers. Welcome back to Viva Barca and welcome to the home of everything Barcelona, where we are going to be discussing on the latest stories. We start with this report claiming that two Barcelona stars are yet to receive medical clearance ahead of Inter Miami friendly. We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Then secondly, talking about Jules Kounde, it has been reported that Sevilla have rejected Chelsea's €55 million offer for the Barca target, Jules Kounde. We are going to be discussing on that interesting report as we move ahead. So guys, as we get right into it, please endeavor to subscribe, turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Give the video a like and make sure to watch the video right up to the very end. Barcelona will kick off their US pre-season tour with a friendly against Inter Miami on 20th July. Having flown to the North American nation this past weekend, the Catalans have been involved in a few training sessions as they get ready to the contest against David Beckham's MLS franchise. Ahead of the game, a report from Sport has dropped an update on the fitness situation on some of the players in the squad and their likely involvement in that friendly game. And as per the report, veteran defender Gérard Pique and January signing Ferran Torres are yet to receive full medical clearance from the club staff to face the MLS outfit. Pique has been out with an adductor injury since the final phase of the last season and has recently been back in training. The 35-year-old veteran was on the pitch with the rest of the squad on Monday during the training sessions, but left a while after once the more intense exercise began. And as per the latest update from Sport, the senior statesman is yet to receive the full go-ahead from the medical staff and might not feature against Inter Miami. As for Ferran Torres, he is yet to return to training with the rest of the squad and he will not be involved either after picking up a foot injury last week. Apart from Pique and Torres, Miralem Pjanic will also be unavailable for Barcelona as he has returned to Europe to be with his wife for the birth of their second child. And new signing Robert Lewandowski, who will be unveiled later today as a Barca player, is unlikely to feature either. The 33-year-old could be ready in time for the next game against arch-rivals Real Madrid. After facing Inter Miami and Real Madrid, Barca will take on Juventus and New York Red Bulls before returning to Europe. Great friendly games ahead. Of course, not every player will be available to play that game. Talking about Gérard Pique and Ferran Torres have not received their medical clearances so far, so there are doubts for the game. Pjanic returned to Europe to meet his wife for the birth of his second child. New signing Robert Lewandowski, likely not to play, but maybe to feature for the second game against Real Madrid. So let's hope we win those games, all of them. Of course, the fixtures are not that easy, and we know they are friendlies to determine how prepared we are for the upcoming season. Then on to the next story of discussion. A recent report from Goal Spain has offered a fresh update on the future of Jules Kounde. The Sevilla centre-back has attracted widespread attention from Barca and Chelsea this summer, with the latter recently submitting an offer worth €55 million. However, Sevilla have been swift to reject the proposal. They are holding out for a fee of €65 million and are not willing to lower their price tag, despite the fact that the club are in desperate need of a financial injection. Sevilla are concerned by the fact that the departure of Kounde is taking an eternity, but they are hopeful of closing things out in the coming weeks so that they can continue with their squad planning. Aside from Chelsea, Barcelona have been closely linked with a move to Kounde. The club's president Joan Laporta has even hinted at his desire to sign a new defender after completing deals of Rafinha, Dembele and Ousmane Dembele this past week. Kounde is by far the top target for Barca, with Xavi identifying him as the ideal man to replace Gérard Pique in the long run. The player himself is reportedly keen on moving to the Camp Nou. However, the report suggests Barcelona are yet to propose an offer for the Frenchman. Sevilla are expecting Barcelona to spark a bidding war with Chelsea and thus propose a higher bid than Chelsea's €55 million. Sevilla are not interested in settling for a player plus cash deal either, which refutes reports from the Spanish press earlier in the month. Barcelona are certainly apprehensive about meeting Kounde's €65 million valuation, whereas Chelsea are expected to come up with a better offer in the coming days. It could potentially put Barca's chances of signing the young defender under great jeopardy, as we move closer to the start of the new season. Sevilla, of course, have been demanding 65 million euros, and they don't look like reducing that amount for nobody. Earlier, 2 days ago, we read about Chelsea submitting 55 million euros. 55 million euros for the player, and Sevilla have rejected that offer, which comes as a good news for Barcelona. But let's not be too happy, because Chelsea are certainly going to come back with a better offer. So, of course, the war between Barca and Chelsea still goes on for Jules Kounde, a world-class centre-back, highly needed in Barcelona. We need to sign him to strengthen the back line, as Gérard Pique is not getting younger, and of course, he will be the long-term replacement for him. So, Barcelona need to up their game. We need to be fast. And when we consider the amount of money that we have spent so far on Rafinha, or the money we have spent on Robert Lewandowski, it is understood that Barca will not really go into a rush with Jules Kounde, despite needing him very strongly. We know the economic levers have not been activated all. So from what we are getting, Barca will activate the remaining 15% of the TV rights in the coming days, which will enable them to act swift in their pursuit of Jules Kounde. So let's see if we can beat Chelsea to Jules Kounde, like how we beat Chelsea in the pursuit of Rafinha. So let's see. Jules Kounde wants to come to Barcelona from multiple reports that he have accepted to play for Barcelona. But notwithstanding, if Chelsea show more interest, he might change his mind and go to Chelsea. But let's hope that does not work, because we need him. Koulibaly, who was our second choice, is in Chelsea. We can't let the very Chelsea take our first choice as well. So interesting weeks lie ahead. Let's see if Barca will be ready to match that 65 million euro that is being demanded by Sevilla, or they will say it's too much. We quite remember for Lewandowski's case, Barca were never willing to pay up to a grand total of 50 million, right? But what did they do? They ended up paying that 50 million because they know that without paying that money, Bayern will never leave Lewandowski. They had to pay it before he succeeded. So might be the same with Sevilla. Sevilla's asking price, ever since we started showing interest in Kounde, Sevilla's asking price have not dropped for nobody. They want just that amount. And they also have issues a lot with La Liga's financial fair play. And they are also desperately in need of cash. They are in desperate need of money. The team is not going well and they need money. No doubt they want Kounde to leave the club so that some injection of cash might come to the team. So let's see if Barcelona would activate the second economic lever and go fast for Jules Kounde signing, or they will be sluggish and let Chelsea win this race. So guys, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.